And speaking of great times, we're going to continue to have a fantastic time here with the 4th World Warrior event for US Midwest. We're getting into that winner's final space, meaning we're going to see JAK coming up against ELCHAKOTAY for the honor of getting in the grand finals on winner's side. We see JAK actually switching over to the Rashid. I had forgotten about this. So it's going to be Rashid versus Chakotay's Lily.
Yeah, he played a bit of this character in Street Fighter V, and so the transition to Street Fighter 6, I'm sure, felt pretty natural. It seems like he's been putting in more time with this character with the start of Street Fighter, or Season 2, excuse me, as opposed to when he was released in Season 1. And you can tell it's, at least by the MR, you can tell it's paying off. But right now, Chakotay seems to not really give a damn, and he's putting in that work.
Yeah, it's going to be about seeing if JAK is fully locked and loaded on this character in the same ways as he is with Juri, but Chakotay still hasn't gotten the job done for that round, but there's a punish counter, and oh yeah, we're spinning for sure to get that W. Round 1 going over to ELCHAKOTAY.
Yep, you do not want to leave I mean, frankly, you don't want to leave any character alive in this game. It's so volatile, right? But especially somebody like Rashid, he's working on building that second bar for level 2, and he has such strong set play that if you slip up once, it could mean the end of the game. And so Chakotay recognized that, and he's making sure that he cashes out to get the win that round. But he does find himself with his back to the wall here, and takes advantage of a little bit of space when you get these win stocks.
There's that drive reversal. Did not want to deal with that plus frame situation. Chakotay put him in. JAK in burnout, but has corner positioning. Roll on forward.
Okay, safe from that range. And I love that, again, taking advantage of the spacing and now just backing off, getting a big punish there. Not a ton of damage, but most importantly, he does still find himself in the corner position. And he's going to be able to kill here as long as he does not drop this. The cash out with the level 2, more than enough. Chakotay, first game in pretty quick fashion.
Rising above to get that first game, as you said, in a pretty quick fashion. We've seen some longer rounds with the Lily, but Tay saw what he liked and went after it. We're going to be up to JAK to continue to make some adaptations here. Sticking with the Rashid.
Yeah. Oh man, that's something that you really see a lot from Rashid's, right? You're using the overhead in neutral. It's like so fast, and because of the long range on his like normals, he actually, like, if he happens to get like a counter hit, it's not uncommon that he can convert mid-range where like other characters cannot.
We'll see if those opportunities continue to present themselves. Chakotay right now stocking up 3 stocks of win. This could be really difficult if Chakotay gets to play offense a little bit right now. JAK putting him on defense. Nice catch.
Okay, there it is. A conversion from Chakotay, able to get himself out of the corner here. Oh, I love that. He's picking it up. He recognized, this is an opportunity where I can get him to skip up a little bit. And the reactions. His eyes are wide open.
Yeah, just ready to pull the trigger and smooth on through. Nice interrupt too. Got the counter hit off of it, went for the throw, but no punish.
Yeah, and that's the the downside of having that knee-jerk reaction of holding up back when you're worried about a command grab. It meant that if you had to try and, or if you wanted to try and get a punish, it was going to be off of drive rush, and after that moment, she's recovered.
Let's see if JAK is hip to the game a little bit more. Wow, fortunate stuff, but the level 1 on the drive rush for it. This area is closed off, sir.
Okay. Tay right now playing really, really well, just shutting down all of these approaches from JAK. All right, cashing out again, spending all that green. You know what it means.
Money. Chakotay up 2-0 so far against JAK in this winner's finals. JAK really on last legs a little bit here. Haven't seen too much out of it, but going back to the lobby, we see the Juri on deck, and I respect that for sure.
Yeah, like this is your main. You are a good enough player that you can play multiple characters at a high level. But this is the character you are most comfortable with. You've played, probably 1,000 hours of this matchup with Juri. Go back to the tried and true. And it's important to remind everybody this is, again, on winner's side. So even if he does fall short here, he can get a little bit of data, and he's got another chance in loser semis.
All right, storing up immediately with 1 stock. There's the drive reversal, a little bit of the same there. Nice parry, though, from Tay. Gonna stock up, do a little bit of shimmy. Paid for it, though.
Okay. He's got better positioning this time around, but he does have to hold that. There it is, the command grab. We actually haven't seen that presented very often in this set so far, and that is honestly the sign of a good grappler player. Not just going for it time and time and time again. There are sometimes where you'll have those rounds, but Tay understands the assignment. He recognizes, you know, the dire situation here where somebody like JAK will punish that if he does overextend. And so he's just sprinkling it in when you least expect it.
Yeah, smart stuff. Speaking of smart stuff, JAK looking so much better in this round on the Juri. There's the OD fireball. Tay hemmed up in the corner. The chips are building up and not enough to fit in the bowl. Spilling on the table. JAK spilling first blood in this game 3.
Man, that is such a tough spot to find yourself in. Like, you are in burnout, you're low on life, and Juri is just looping like the stock into fireball time and time and time again. It feels like there's no way out.
Yeah, Tay was in a tough spot, but it gripped up. Here we go. That's a little bit of damage on board. Just a little dab, not too much to worry about, but JAK with the head stomp, level 1 defensively again from JAKOTAY.
And look at that, just under 2 bars of drive gauge. This is a prime position here for Tay to maybe try and close this out. I love that, the pickup, and now is he gonna go for a command grab? Okay, picks him up again. Oh, okay, that's honestly okay. And
yeah,
he's able to roll back.
Could have been a lot worse, but JAK immediately taking full advantage here. You already know, level 3 is sealed the deal. We're going into game 4. JAK answering back with Juri, the Spider Queen.
Such good awareness from JAK there to not only utilize his built-in mechanic with the stocks to extend the combo without going for drive gauge, but then going into the system mechanics, make sure he can build the most meter possible and he can get that level 3 conversion. That was guaranteeing a closeout there. I like the optimization.
It's looking mighty good right now for JAK. Perfect parry on the Spire. Back into the corner goes Tay.
Okay, that's a fine trade. With that hard knockdown there off of the counter, or off of the stand, or crouch fierce, excuse me, that guarantees Tay to get out of corner.
This is a yelling match right now as far as the neutral goes. Both of them once in, they have some thoughts about what's been going on.
Yep, you still gotta hold that. That's hella plus. There's a lot of damage. Back in again, and there it is. Another round for Tay, and he is knocking on the door to maybe close this set.
Grand Finals winners side just around the corner, but JAK with the inspection right now. Guard check. Got a punish counter with it as well.
Man, this is what I talked about, right? Dealing with that looping, you know, the fireball into the stock, into the fireball, into the stock, and there it is. He bit. You can only hold down back for so long. We all get an itchy trigger finger.
It's tough. You really have to anticipate and at some point guess, especially with a character with move speed like Juri. It gets you into a rough spot. JAK looking for the grip again, but nothing doing. Big jump in.
He eats the jump in. It's a lot of damage. Opting to not go for the level 3 there, I respect it. You want to make sure you're going to get the kill or the burnout. And now he is just laying it on thick. I think that's going to do it, Maverick.
Lathered and slathered, all washed up here for game number 4. And we're going into a clean, even match. 1 game left between these two. JAK with 2 games straight.
I can't say I'm surprised with these 2 titans of the Midwest. The very best we have to offer, and it is going the full distance. Now we do see probably, you know, ELCHAKOTAY here going back to the lobby to make sure he can get a moment to breathe, recollect himself, you know, do a little bit of meditation, get in that Zen zone. And we talked about this, right? I think both of these players are somebody who, in a longer set, can kind of let nerves get the best of them. And so taking this opportunity to try and calm yourself down, I think is the best course of action for both of these veterans.
Gonna need all of the mental fortitude you can muster. There's the trade. JAKOTAY rises up first, gets the Spire plus frames, taking advantage, putting JAK on the back foot. But JAKOTAY spent a little bit to get that offensive flurry. There's the drive reversal, and JAK in there with the Rinko kicks.
Okay, there it is, the forward throw again, and just like that, oh my gosh, what a big pickup. And there it is, the conversion off of the juggled fireball, looking at maybe closing this out here. Okay, able to block in time is ELCHAKOTAY. How's this gonna close out?
Oh, there's the win stock, 3 of them available, double burnout. I like the continued pressure though. It doesn't matter if I'm in burnout, if I'm running that offense, and all of a sudden JAK is on set point.
And not landing its mark. Okay, just out of range there, and there the overhead does land. JAK taking control of this first 10 seconds here, and ELCHAKOTAY already finds himself on the back foot.
Oh, that defensive level 1 again working out. The conversion rate has been really good for ELCHAKOTAY on that, but the pickup off of the fireball, and JAK in prime position right now. Drive reversal from Tay.
That was such a fortuitous drive reversal from Tay, but he still has his back to the wall here. JAK responding with his own in-kind, and he does get a forward throw here, slowly but surely trying to claw back and even up this life total.
Okay, making sure stocks are ready. JAK takes one for themselves. JAK willing to hold that one for sure. Didn't want to guess and end up losing an opportunity to close out the game. I like the patience. Puts JAKOTAY into burnout.
Okay, doing everything he can here. Oh, he burns himself out here. This is huge. With Tay having a win stock, this could be a really tough position for JAK to get out of.
Oh, into the corner, as you said. Tay recovered finally. Does have drive reversal. JAK knew it. Jumped over, not able to get a punish, but able to get out of that corner in the level 3.
No! Oh my gosh, just the slightest misunderstanding. Pulling the trigger a little too early, and now we find ourselves last round, last game to see who moves on to winner's side of grand finals.
And the tension is high, but JAK scoring a couple of big hits. The split kicks as well, landing. This is going to be a lot of damage. Level 1 available with the stock. JAK is in position to kill here. There's the drive rush forward and done. Perfection from JAK.
The 7 golden letters. After such a big opportunity there with the dropped level 3 on JAK's side, we see JAKOTAY just getting rushed the hell down, pinning his own back against the wall, and JAK knew he could close it out. He could set it signed, sealed, and delivered to punch his ticket for winner's side on grand finals.
Yeah, same day delivery type of thing for JAK on that winner's side. And, you know, JAKOTAY not out of it, though. It does have the losers finals to battle through to see if you can get that run back in a very close set. So super exciting match. I'm glad we got to see a game 5 type of situation. Obviously the adaptations from JAK was really good, but again, Tay has some time to think about it, kind of review it mentally, and then maybe get back to it. But before we do that, of